Hi, I'm Alex. I'm in charge at Referabl, and I also run a multi-mortgage broker, multi-financial planner professional services firm in Perth. Everything that I build and talk about here and in any other video, I test and use in my services business to grow. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to fill your calendar with high-quality inbound leads who are asking to work with you. Now, in my opinion, no matter where we're sourcing our leads, we want to make ourselves as referable as possible. Whether you're sourcing your leads from online ads or from posters on bus shelters or from actual referrals, building a business that your clients want to refer is an obviously desirable business goal. Now, personally, I have a preference for striving towards a referral-only type business, and there are plenty of reasons for this, but primarily because referrals convert into sales quicker, they trust you more, they ask fewer questions, they stay longer, and they are more likely to tell you if they are unhappy, which means less reputational damage and fewer refunds. But no matter what marketing strategy you choose, becoming referable is an essential business strategy. And to do this at increasing scale, there are really three things that we need. Number one, we need to offer a great service. Number two, we need an as automated as possible marketing system that reaches an increasing number of new people across all marketing strategies while keeping us top of mind for existing clients. And being top of mind is really important. People easily forget about us unless they're constantly being reminded that we exist. The third thing that we need is a sales system that creates appointments and ideally pre-sells our services, encourages referrals, and follows that lead up until they are ready to proceed. Now, this last point is really important. Many leads that you speak to will not be ready to proceed straight away. Most of your sales will actually come from post-appointment follow-up, and I'm sure if you've been in business for any length of time, you'll have experienced this. And yet this post-appointment follow-up is one of the most neglected parts of any business's sales system. Following up leads at increasing scale actually becomes a full-time job, given that most leads require 2 to 3 follow-ups across multiple communication modes before actually getting back to you. So in my opinion, the problem that many business owners face is that they've been taught to view the need more leads issue as a funnel. So first marketing and then sales and then service. But again, and this is just my opinion, this is actually not the right way to think about it. Good service is good marketing. Great marketing means easy sales, and correctly positioned sales mean that your service is perceived as superior. These three key elements are actually a flywheel rather than a funnel that spins faster and faster the closer these three, sales, service, and marketing, are all connected. And this is why some people in your industry, I'm sure, are able to charge more than what you are, whether they're doing it intentionally or not. So many business owners, I find in my experience, they run ads over here, they run appointments over there, they run their socials in one place, their email campaigns are somewhere else, their SMS is somewhere else again, they've got no lead or appointment follow-up at all, they're asking for referrals and reviews out of the blue, if at all, their sales process is not priming clients for the service that they're actually going to receive, and those business owners are then trying to sticky tape and just hold everything together and somehow get by and grow their business. That if they're not able to manage this, then they might actually engage a marketing company that either charges them too much, in my experience, quite often doesn't actually know what they're doing. Usually that marketing company's first response is just to run ads. They market on getting you more leads and they just run ads, and those ads are usually not very effective. I'm in the mortgage broking space primarily. I often will click on mortgage broking ads that I see on Instagram and Facebook, etc. Most of them are just not very good. They're not being produced in the right way. I find a lot of these marketing companies, they've just gone through a marketing course. They haven't experienced what it's like to actually build a services business properly. And what I find often is that those marketing companies take the keys to the business owner's business. So websites, domains, socials, marketing strategy, keys the business owner should never hand over to anyone else. And what this leads to is a disconnected, unwieldy marketing and sales mess. Attracting quality new clients is not just a matter of running ads, of networking, or of asking for referrals. These may bring business, but they're not building what most business owners truly want. Attracting a steady stream of inbound people who've sought you out requires a series of layered initiatives and systems, from staying top of mind to making killer first impressions to preceding the ask for referrals and much, much more. And this is where Referabl steps in. So Referabl is designed to be the one platform for creating and executing every conceivable marketing strategy or idea that you have, and then handling the appointment or post-appointment lead nurture until that lead is ready to commit to your service. So this means paid ads, it means remarketing and top-of-mind campaigns, it means client referrals, it means professional network referrals and promotions, email campaigns, regular social media posting, AI chatbots, local cafe and event marketing, and many more things. So every conceivable marketing idea that you come up with can be built and executed inside the one system. And not only that, it also handles your sales system as well. So everyone who wants to work with us at Voyage, for example, and books an appointment is then pre-sold on who we are and what we do. They are pre-framed for any fees and handled for any potential objections to the sale and encouraged to refer us, all while we look really friendly and professional and we increase their levels of trust in us. And this is, of course, before then being pushed into our service or your service, where the rest is up to you. So how do we build this? High level is like HubSpot or Salesforce, but it's more geared towards marketing. It is really great for a lot of things, like building easy websites, creating email marketing campaigns, automations, and appointments. The thing is that High Level has been designed for any business in any market. It is not designed solely for professional services businesses. And as a result, it's missing key pieces of the marketing stack that a professional service business actually needs. And it's also really confusing and overwhelming. So unless you know exactly what you're doing or can dedicate yourself full-time to learning the platform, it's almost useless. Referabl becomes a high-level base with additional custom software systems and plugins built by me to fit the marketing and sales needs of professional service businesses like you and yours. Referabl can do a lot of things, and over time I actually encourage you to get to know the platform, to get your own marketing ideas up and running, but to get your calendar filled with great leads as soon as possible and reduce the overwhelm, I'm going to be taking you through the Systemised Marketing Base program. So this is a done-with-you program designed to be affordable and that can be fully implemented typically within a month to 2 months, and is designed to guide you step by step to build your marketing, your lead nurture, and your sales systems in a way that is as automated and scalable and centralized as possible. At all times, you'll also then have access to an ever-increasing library of other free marketing systems and ideas that I've built that you can install and implement in your own business. And you'll also have access to me and my team for custom installs, system tweaks, and builds. So what will you be building with the Marketing Base program? The first thing that we're going to do is automate your social media. So unless you're really focusing on a strong social media brand and personally posting videos, etc., leads are unlikely to find you via your socials, but they are checking to see if you are still in business. So we want to get your social media up and running with targeted, customized, and relevant posts across all platforms. We use a really powerful AI that will generate typically 3 to 4 posts a week that look great. And this is the baseline so that you never need to think about your socials again. But of course, you're welcome to post more often if you're following a strong personal social media brand. So if we take a quick look at ours, you can see this is our page, Voyage Financial. These are all completely customized to us. So it's our color blue, it's our fonts, it's our headshots. Our call to action is typically head to our website and book a call, and I'll show you through that call booking process shortly. A lot of our imagery we've selected, so we've got a wide variety of images that our AI will select from. Typically, we're looking at images of Perth because we're in Perth. We're also then looking at images that are like water-based because we're a voyage-themed company. You can see them. We've got lots of different styles as well. So we're talking about financial planning. We're talking about retirement planning. We're talking about home loans. We're talking specifically to doctors because we do quite a lot of work with medical. If we go down, we'll find there's a couple of doctor posts that are sprinkled throughout. So this is all completely custom. So I know a lot of companies will basically, for an industry, they'll just create a bunch of posts and then that same post will be repurposed across 100 different companies. That's not the case here. Everything is completely custom to you, your brand, your voice. We'll also then, and I'll show you this shortly as well, be auto-posting the Google reviews that come in when we get them. So the second thing we're going to create is lead and top of mind marketing for clients. So staying top of mind is easier than ever before. Being top of mind means being visible, and we can be visible to our clients really for only a few dollars a day, appearing where our leads and clients are already scrolling. They've already got their attention on social media, so we just need to be in their social feeds every now and then. So this step just ensures that involves ensuring that your current list and anyone who gives you an email is automatically dropped into a custom Facebook marketing audience list, and they see your face a couple of times a week in their feed. We set this up so it happens automatically. So yeah, whenever your Referabl system acquires a new email address, it's automatically going to get dropped into this system. And this system we're not trying to acquire new clients here. We're not going out to a cold audience. This is literally just our clients and our leads. They've already seen our faces. They already know a little bit about what we're about. And it's literally just getting our face back in front of them again and again. And we can do that for only a couple of dollars a day. And they'll typically see our face maybe 3 or 4 times a week in their various social feeds. So I find this is really, really important, especially if you've already concluded a service with a client. And as the months, weeks, years progress, they start to forget about who you are. Of course, if you're in broking like I am, we want to ensure that we're doing our annual reviews. But there's a lot of space in between that where we're just wanting to increase our touch points, increase our visibility. And this is a really great, really cheap way of doing it. So you can see what we've got here, really simple. You can see this is just one of the ads that I've pulled up. It's literally just my face. It's getting our logo, it's getting our face in there because people remember faces, they remember who they've dealt with. And especially increasingly, if you're dealing with people face-to-face less, then getting your face in front of them is really important. So the third thing that we're going to do is create your appointments system, so your sales system. And this really comes in 3 different parts. The first part is going to be setting up your actual appointments. So you might be at the moment using a system like Calendly or MS Booking or Acuity. We used to use those. Systems like Calendly are really good until you actually have to integrate them with multiple other systems to turn your sales system from something meh into something amazing. So on our website, you are going to see book your chat pretty much everywhere. So the first action that we want our clients to take or our leads to take once they get to our website is to book a call. And having a look at the website analytics on our page, most people, they're not really clicking around too much at all. They are literally only coming to find the book a chat button. So you'll see book a chat here. Our clients will click on that, and then everything inside of here, you'll see it looks very similar to Calendly. Everything inside of here is run through Referabl. So if they're booking a chat, we're going to go any staff available. They're going to select a time that works for them. So let's just say 11:30 on Monday next week. First name, last name, phone number, and then what we're going to be able to do, you'll be able to do this as well, is just add any custom questions that you like to actually segment that audience and try to create a bit of a custom pre-sales or pre-appointment process for them. For us, again, we focus quite a bit on medical. We're going to go, are they medical? Yes or no? If they are, then we've got some custom questions designed just for them. And this is just reinforcing because we niche down again in medical. It just reinforces the guys at Voyage, they know medical because they're using terminology that we use in the medical space. Once they actually confirm their appointment, once they book it, they hit schedule. What they're going to go through then is a series of SMSs, a series of emails that confirms that we are the right choice for them. So once we're able to segment them a little bit, what we're able to do is send them information that is going to pre-sell our services, and it's going to be specific for that particular type of client when we've segmented them out at this stage here. So this is the automation that we've got running once they book an intro chat with us. You can see the appointment status is, the trigger is that they book an appointment with us. They're going to receive a series of SMSs and a series of emails, appointment confirmations, appointment reminders, right up until the time they talk to us, all designed to ensure that they show up, but then also designed to ensure that by the time they're on the phone with us, they know that we are 100% the right solution for them. They know a little bit about how we work, they know a little bit about who we are, and they're almost asking us to work with them. They're already sold. There's nothing that we really need to say or do. All of those objections have been handled before we've actually even jumped onto the call with them. Another thing that we're going to help you do as part of the Systemised Marketing Base program is to set up your digital business card. Now, this is a really fun one, and this massively increases our first impressions with a new lead or a new appointment. So once they book an appointment chat, they're going to receive an SMS. They're going to receive the appointment confirmations. They're going to receive an email. They're also going to receive another SMS that is basically a digital business card. So to give you an idea of what this looks like, they are going to receive a text. We're actually going to change this to a bit more of a wavy, smiling, happy photo than this is one of our standard headshots. This is Louise, one of the brokers at Voyage. They're going to receive an SMS with a photo and then also something saying, hey, Louise here, I'd love to introduce myself before our chat. You can amend this text to whatever you like. This is just what we've got. I've recorded a little video and also included my contact card to save so you know who's calling. This, as I said, is massively increasing the first impression that we're giving someone who books in with us, because now they can see there's a person who's actually going to be calling me. They're encouraged to actually save the contact card. Once they click on this link, they're going to be sent through to here. A nice big smiling happy photo of us. And we've done this for all of our planners and brokers as well. Name, a little bit of introduction. We need to redo Louise's video, so that's going to be going up probably this afternoon or tomorrow. That video is going to be something along the lines of, hey, this is Louise here, really looking forward to having a chat with you. I'm just sending this video so that you know who I am. This is a little bit about me. On this page, if you scroll down, you're going to find a way to add me into your contacts list. That way that you'll know who it is when someone's calling. You're also able to book a chat with me again if you ever need to from this page. If you know anyone who might be interested in my services or you think might need my help, you can also then really easily share my details. So down below, you're going to find links to share my details really easily or to forward my details. And as they scroll through, so that's all what the video is going to say. As they scroll through, they're then going to be met with really easy ways to get in contact with Louise or any one of our other advisors. So email me, call me, SMS me, a nice big Google map of where our office is. If they click this button on their mobile, it's going to open up their Google Maps and show them actually it's just going to give them directions to our office so they can just press go. If they're with friends, then they can also go share my details. So got a friend, colleague, or family member who needs my help, just have them scan this QR code. This QR code is going to lead them straight back to this page. So this basically then just starts self-replicating. It makes it really easy for leads and for clients to share you, to make you referable. And that's basically the whole concept behind Referabl, is to make you as referable as possible. Book a chat. We've also got our Google reviews in here as well. So every new lead who books an appointment with us, this is one of the very first things that they get. It's a nice video. It's really friendly. It shows them who they're going to be talking to. It's designed to massively increase that first impression. All right. The next thing that we're going to be doing is ensuring that every appointment that is not ready to proceed is actually followed up appropriately. You will have had the experience of talking to someone, and if they're ready to go, great, you can put them straight into your service. If they're not ready to go, they then typically require following up, and that follow-up may be 2 months, 3 months, 10 months down the track. In order to get that done, typically when that appointment, that follow-up date is reached, quite often that person doesn't pick up. They don't answer their SMSs, they don't answer their emails, and it usually requires, let's say, 2 to 4 follow-ups across multiple days, across multiple different communication modes to actually get back in contact with them. And usually the response that you get is, I'm really sorry, the kid's been sick, the dog died, there's whatever, everyone's lives are really busy, they've been meaning to get back to you, but they typically it takes them a couple of attempts to get back to it. Doing that at scale then almost becomes a full-time job, because if you're following up 2, 3, 4 leads a week or potentially even a day across SMS, email, it becomes a massive job. So what our process is to actually put them into an automated system that will send them an SMS on a date that we've deemed as the agreed upon date with that lead in the appointment to follow them up, sends them an SMS, sends them an email, we can send them a voicemail. And if they don't respond to any of those, the system will actually just keep on going. We've got ours running, I think, for 3 or 4 days across multiple different attempts, multiple different modes of communication. And this all just happens on autopilot. So to show you really quickly how that works. So let's assume that you're having a chat to a client or having a chat to an appointment, that lead, you're taking notes. They've heard about us from wherever. They want to get moving in about 2 to 3 months. They just want to get sort of everything, all their ducks aligned, everything prepped and ready to go. They want to do that now, which is why they've made contact with you. If you've been in service business, that'll be a very familiar conversation. What would happen at the end of that, though, is to go, great, we're going to follow you up in 2 or 3 months. Does that sound fine? Fine. Yep, all good. Not a drama. And what we say is, great, we're going to send you an SMS and an email straight after this so that you know what's going to be happening when we're going to be calling you. And then on that date, this system will automatically kick in and SMS them. It's going to send them the contact notes that we've made for them. It's going to remind them why we actually called them and why we're getting in contact with them now. So what that looks like is filling out those appointment notes, setting the appointment follow-up date, and then in this little section here is just telling the system what's actually going to be happening next time we chat. So I'm not going to do it. You're just going to have to trust that it works. It does. We use it a lot. Saves us an enormous amount of time. We Click save. So that basically sets the system up. They receive an immediate SMS. They then receive email follow-ups starting from the date that we said that we'd follow up. The system will continue following up until we hear back from the client. And what often happens with us is that clients that were being followed up, all of a sudden, after 2 or 3 attempts, they get back to us and they're like, oh, look, I'm really so sorry. Been meaning to get back in contact. We're ready to proceed. And we didn't even know those appointment follow-ups because we've pressed go at the time at which the appointment was. Those appointment follow-ups are now just happening and people are then just coming out of the woodwork and they're getting back in contact with us. So the system is following up and then we're just getting those responses and then we're able to get on another call with them, book another appointment, etc. So this system is phenomenal. It's one of the best ones I built. I really like it. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be talking about, the next part of the program is to get your Google reviews up everywhere. We also want to ensure that every single client is asked for one and we want to get them auto-posted on socials. So you'll see every time that we get a Google review in, and we've got a system built out inside Referabl to automatically ask for those referrals, and I can help you get that set up as well. Every time a referral comes in, it's going to be automatically posted across Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Google My Business, LinkedIn, I think we've got it on as well. So it goes up literally everywhere, automatically posted, and then it automatically gets added to the homepage of our website as well. You'll see it's front and center. It's not quite above the fold, but it's very close to the top of the page. Google reviews, we obviously want to post our 5 stars in as many places as possible because that just adds as much social proof. It encourages clients to get in contact with us, it encourages bookings, it shows that we've got lots and lots of people who have used us in the past. So this is an absolute must for your website. You must have this on your homepage. Okay, the last thing that we're going to be looking at is part of the automated system base, and then there's lots of other stuff that I can help you set up as well. So the Systemised Marketing Base, I should say, is regular and personal and interesting emails. If you are if you're in the mortgage broking space, you'll be with an aggregator. That aggregator will likely have emails available that you can just send out to your clients, or they'll send out emails to your clients. I hate those emails. They're really boring. Maybe if you're a buyer's agent or an accountant, you've got a similar service available to you. They're really boring. So what we've done is we've set up a system inside Referabl that is a prompt-based AI that is trained on the art of storytelling. So inside Referabl, you're going to find a form. All you need to do is fill out that form with a recent client story or a personal story. The form is designed in a specific way to help you tell a very brief story and include all the important storytelling elements. Once you hit submit, that's going to go across to our story trained AI, and that AI bot is then going to send you an email that you can use in your fortnightly or your monthly emails. We know that stories are much more interesting for people to consume. People are much more likely to open an email that tells a story about a client or something that went wrong or something in your personal life. They are much more likely to open that than they are to open an email about the top 5 ways to renovate their property or something of that nature. Those sort of like listicle articles or the generic stuff that gets sent out. Some people are interested in that, but you'll find you're going to get way greater engagement, much more trust being built if you're actually telling stories about stuff that's been happening inside your company and stuff that's happening to you or your advisors personally. We've found our open rates are much, much better once we've actually started telling interesting and personal stories. Okay, so that is the Systemised Marketing Base program. It should only take I'd say about a month to get everything set up properly. From there, what I'm going to encourage you to do is to set up any of the other systems that you think are going to be best for your particular company. So you'll find a lot of these on our website. You can look at creating websites just like this. This has been created on Referabl. We've got our incredible Professional Referral Tracker. You can create client referral promotions. We can set up AI chatbots for paid marketing campaigns. We can set up landing pages, paid ads. We've obviously already, by this stage, got our appointments automated. We can centralize a lot of our communications. We can create QR code campaigns for local marketing or for event marketing. We can start to implement chat and voice AI into your website and into your service business as well. There's a lot this can do. You'll find that all inside the program. All you need to do to sign up is look below. The availability in the program will be dependent on our capacity behind the scenes to actually support the people that are coming in. You'll find the monthly cost, the setup cost, all down below. I really hope you jump in. Referabl does a lot for our business. It does a lot for the people who are already using it, and I cannot wait to see your business in the system. Everything consolidated, everything coming out of one platform, and you building incredible, systemized, and scalable marketing and sales.